Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The dense population in Indonesia, of course, make a lot of waste generated the garbage. Also comes from the population. If the waste is not recycled, surely the problems caused are the environment will be polluted. I am the first speaker as a government side of the house. What we want is the government should apply penalties for people and groups who don't recycle used waste garbage. I have three goals in my speech. Number one, to uplift the environment. And number two, public health is more secure. And number three, the environment in the community can be kept clean. I have how to apply this motion. I have several mechanisms in my speech. Number one, give any policies to strict regulation. And number two, build recycling places. And number three, provide a place for garbage disposal in a place that easily accessible by community. I will define some more from the motion. Number one, criminalize. And number two, recycle. What is criminalize? Criminalize is turn activity into a criminal offense by making it illegal. And number two, what is recycle? Recycle is the process of turning used materials into new materials with the aim of preventing what that can actually be useful, reducing the use of new raw materials, reducing energy use, reducing pollution, land damage, and greenhouse gas emissions when compared to the process of making goods. I will deliver three argumentations. Number one, why it's principally justified to criminalize individuals and organizations who don't recycle. Number two, why it's important to do recycle. Number three, why the recycle still worth to do. Moving to first argumentation. Why it's principally justified to criminalize who don't recycle. As we see it, how many bottles or plastic household in our schools and our home, such as straw, plastic bottles, and many more. Then you use it once or time. Sure, don't use it only once even though it's not used many times, but you can buy it anytime. If this thing continues to be done without a recycling process where you will throw away the garbage, while the amount of garbage continues to increase, so this recycling process must be done to reduce the amount of garbage that accumulates every day. Second reason, the condition of our country's land is currently very bad. As we see it now, there are many buildings in Indonesia, not to mention the population of our country is very dense, and of course they have a house as a place to live the area. So, if this recycling is not carried out, there will be many places there are tiled with waste, and it's definitely not easy to recycle the waste directly. So, giving law to individuals and organizations, it's important to recycle in lives of community. Moving to second argumentation. Why is important to recycle? If recycling is done, there will be many benefits. Firstly, reducing the amount of waste garbage. Today, how many people use plastic in their daily activity? Eating using plastic spoon, plastic bowl, and plastic bottle to drink. Then, they only use it for ounce. Can you imagine if it's multiplied into thousands of population in Indonesia who do it absolutely? It will be so dangerous. There will be so much waste piled up in land. It's today. How if it still continue until 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead? So scary. Therefore, by doing recycling, it will reduce the waste and save our environment better. Second reason, community life. More citizens in our country will be healthy when waste is up in every side of our life. It will invite so many viruses or any other insect that can cause illness. Thus, doing a recycle absolutely, we will reduce the waste by dividing the useful waste and unuseful waste. The useful waste can be used for other beneficial resources. Therefore, the ones will be minimized. It can save people from the illness. Third reason, improve people's creativity. Because the recycling process the waste into something more valuable and useful. With this, people can also increase their income to meet their needs. For example, when there are so many plastic bottles in cities and can create it to back and building as what done by the mayor of West Java, Mr. Ridwan Kamil, who built his house from bottle recycle. What a creative it's we can imagine if it's happened to everyone in our country. Moving to less argumentation. Why the recycle is still worth to do? If the recycling is not done, the community must reduce the amount of used goods, such as plastic or objects that can become waste in their daily lives. I agree with the motion that this household criminalize individuals or organizations who do not recycle. I prove two things in my speech. Number one, recycle can prevent garbage in our life. Number two, recycle can save other natural resources. So this is all what I can tell. Thank you.